Hey guys, today I didn't trade, but I want to talk about something that many traders face when turning profitable. I sometimes still face this problem, but I just want to say you guys are closer to profitability than you guys think. What I'm gonna say accounts to like any job, anything, any endeavor that any entrepreneurial endeavor that you want to create, anything, any skill, any sport. What I'm gonna say it can apply, but I'm gonna use trading as my base because it's the skill that I have dedicated most of my time to. So, and I think many of y'all can relate. So, what I'm gonna talk about today is the Dunning-Kruger effect. So, during our journey, we can all say that when we started trading, we actually won more consistently, maybe in like the first 2 weeks, than we do now trading while we're months and years, and for me, like a year and 11 months, almost 2 years into trading. So, for any skill that you learn, the Dunning-Kruger applies because when you start, you're all the way in the top. Your confidence is at the maximum. When you start, you're not scared of position entries, contracts. You're not scared of anything that holds you back, strategy, guessing. Like for you, you know nothing. You're on a blank page. The graph is just a canvas. But at the same time, that's when you're the stupidest you'll ever be, the worst you'll ever be trading or in sports or in a job or in your company. When you start is you'll be up top, but you'll be the stupidest you'll ever be, and you're just winning because of confidence. That's it. But as you progress, you're going to go on a downfall. Your confidence is gonna plummet. Your skills are gonna diminish incredibly because in the first place you didn't have skill. All you had was luck and confidence, which is a very powerful thing on any skill or endeavor that you face in life. But when you reach that point of your skill or in the graph, which is like the most bottom point, you'll fall into despair. This is usually when you want to give up. You start losing money, you start losing time, you start injuring yourself in a sport, you start missing shots, your time's going slower. You like become more aware like the people around you are better than you. You start seeing influencer gurus that are doing things better than you. All of those things will plummet your confidence and make you worse at whatever you do. But if you as you put more time and pass that barrier of entry, you will have an enlightenment. You will have an enlightenment that you'll know what to do. You know what you're doing wrong, and you know how to improve all the things that you want to do in life or in that skill in specific. But the thing that I'll change with the Dunning-Kruger effect or like the graph is that it's not as linear as the graph it seems. You may have enlightenments, but as you attain more knowledge, you'll figure out more obstacles. So while you may have an enlightenment, you may go down to despair again because you'll learn more, and as you learn more, you'll like figure out more strategies, more entries, more skills that you need to learn, more stuff in general that you want to be good at to be like the best of the best. Because when you start something, and especially when you cross the barrier of despair, you're so deep into that sport, career, entrepreneurial venture that you're not gonna stop, but you want to be the best. So you may have a lot of points where you might have enlightenment, you might have despair and enlightenment again, but the end goal is to be consistent, a plateau of sustainability. That's the end goal that we all want as traders, to have our strategy and to not fuck it up. I'm gonna be honest. We fuck up our strategy because we all have strategies that we know it's profitable. It may be 60, 70% profitable, but us ourselves, we're tweaking that strategy because of emotions, because lack of confidence, because We know other strategies in our mind that kind of meshes with the ones that we have right now. Um, and we're tweaking it. We're not being as emotionless or mechanical or doing this stuff that we know that we have to do. And what we need is something that's sustainable, something consistent. And that's the end of the Kruger effect because, to be honest, we all know how to be profitable. We follow our strategy. We trade when we don't have to trade. We don't force trades. We just react to the market. And if the market seems confusing at the moment, we just don't have to press a button because zero is better than negative. And all you have, if you're feeling like, oh, I have to trade, is FOMO. That's lack of confidence in your skill and in your strategy. You're thinking you're a god if you can force, force things and end up right. So as you become to the point of sustainability, which I, to be honest, don't think I've reached yet. I'm close, but I'm still forcing a few trades here and there. But to be sustainable, we all know what to do. We usually, it's not our strategy, it's not our gurus or mentors or teachers that are our obstacle. It's usually us, our emotions, our hurry to be successful. But in the end, most the common denominator that I figured out is that for many of us that we're fucking it up, even though we know what we need to do, usually is that we're thinking too much in the future. Well, while we think too much in the future, we're imagining the version that we want to be, the version that's profitable, the version that's rich, the version that has our cars, our houses, all the females, whatever. But while you imagine that version, we try to do shortcuts to try to reach there faster. But in reality, that's what's holding us back. The plateau of sustainability is slow progress wins the race. It's better than big progress and by one day winning $2,000 and then the other one losing 1,000 and the other one losing 1,000 again. It's better winning 5 days consistently $500 instead of 2 weekdays and then on the third losing everything. Because careers, entrepreneurs, businesses is all about sustainability. It's not about how much we can do in a day. It's about how much we can do in a year, 2 years, three, four, five, 10. So as you think so much about the future, you're holding yourself back because you're trying to get there faster, while in reality you're gonna get there slower because you're not following the steps correctly to reach there. So that's the Dunning-Kruger effect, which it can affect, where you start knowing nothing, but you'll be doing great results in the beginning because you just started, you're taking action. But while you start taking knowledge and applying it, you will go down. You go down, you're low, because you learn all the things that you need to do. You know that you have to do better. You're not in the top million at the thing that you're doing. But you'll have process down, like you'll go up and down on moments of enlightenment because you'll be more knowledgeable. And the more knowledgeable you're gonna be, the more confidence you're gonna have. And when you reach the point of sustainability, you're gonna be confident. You're not gonna be worried. You're not gonna have stress. Like you know what you need to do and you will do it. And that's the point where you'll be the most knowledgeable and disciplined and consistent on whatever you need to do. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Hope you enjoy. Hope you did enjoy today. And goodbye. Have a good day.